By request, kick-ass facts, shoes, shoo. The first shoes were made from wood and animal skin. The oldest shoes found to date are around 8,000 years old. About 4,000 years after this, shoemakers started using rawhide in shoes to create more stability. A royal order was issued in 1324, which pointed to a grain of barley as a unit of measurement in footwear production. 3 grains was equal to 1 inch. Men were the first ones to wear high heels to keep their feet securely in the saddle, and the kings of Renaissance Europe liked to wear shoes with especially high heels to show off their supremacy. The biggest breakthrough in the shoe industry was during the Industrial Revolution. Footwear sewing machines were invented and started the mass production of footwear. The lasting machine was invented by Jan Ertz Metzelger and was able to produce about 700 pairs of shoes per day. Years ago, cities without drainage, plumbing, or garbage collections were very dirty, so platform shoes were invented. Their height just kept growing and growing, and then some of them had platforms up to 2 feet high. People were breaking their ankles all over the place, and you had to constantly be accompanied by 2 people. Later, noblemen distanced themselves from wearing high heels and only courtesans wore them. Heels became so high that eventually a French law established the maximum height of high heels and platforms. In 1917, an advertising executive coined the word sneaker. He came up with the idea because the rubber sole made no sound, so you can sneak in and out unnoticed. A pair of ruby slippers from the 1939 classic, The Wizard of Oz, worn by Judy Garland, sold for $660,000 in 2000. Joseph Sparkles designed the first pair of women's boots for Queen Victoria. He introduced the boots without buttons or laces. The idea was to introduce comfort into shoes in 1840. Before the 19th century, we didn't have left or right shoes. Shoes were made to fit each foot. Robert Wadlow, the tallest man ever, at 8 feet 11 inches, wore a size 37 AA shoe, which was about 18.5 inches long. According to dream dictionaries, if you're wearing shoes in your dream, it means you are well-grounded or down to earth. Not wearing shoes may mean a carefree lifestyle or symbolize poverty or having little or no resources. Dreaming about changing shoes can mean a major change in your life, new job or new relationship. Dreaming about finding shoes may mean getting back on the right track or finding a new hold on life. It was believed that tossing old boots at departing ships would ensure the sailors' return home safely in the olden days. Tying shoes to the bumper of a car on the newlywed couple from the church is believed to help the couple have a happily married life. In some parts of the world, people believe that placing one shoe facing inwards and another shoe facing outwards of the same pair in a doorway can keep devils out of the house. My grandmother says you shouldn't whistle at night. Stilettos get their name from a Latin word meaning small knife, and open-toed sandals became popular around the 1930s after sunbathing became trendy.